Cancer. It's the word no one wants to hear in a doctor's office, especially after 60. By this age, most of us have already seen someone we love, maybe a parent, a sibling, a spouse, or a dear friend face this disease. And the fear is real. Am I next? But here's the truth I want to start with. You are not powerless. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 science-backed ways to dramatically lower your cancer risk after 60. These aren't fads, and they're not miracle cures. These are evidence-based strategies drawn from decades of oncology research, large-scale human studies, and what I've seen in my own medical practice. The most important thing to know is this: up to 40% of cancers are preventable. That means nearly half of cancer cases could be avoided. Not with expensive drugs, not with complicated treatments, but with the right everyday choices. And prevention matters more than ever as we age. Because after 60, our natural defense systems begin to weaken. Stem cells regenerate more slowly. The immune system misses more rogue cells. Chronic inflammation builds up like hidden embers in a fire. And cancers, which often grow silently for years, find easier ground to take root. But here's the empowering part. Science shows us that what we eat, what we drink, how we live, these choices can slow, stop, and even reverse those vulnerabilities. So today, I'll share with you 5 proven ways you can take control. 5 practical, delicious, and sustainable strategies to help you protect your DNA, starve tumors of blood supply, activate your immune defenses, and cut down chronic inflammation. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to lowering your cancer risk, not just in theory, but in daily practice. Let's start by understanding what's at stake. Why cancer risk rises after 60? Why does the risk of cancer go up as we age? The answer comes down to 4 key biological changes. 1. Stem cell decline. Stem cells are your body's internal repair crew. They regenerate tissues, heal damage, and maintain resilience. But after 60, they become sluggish. That means damage, like small DNA mutations, doesn't get repaired as efficiently, leaving room for cancer to grow. 2. Weaker immune surveillance. Your immune system is constantly on patrol, looking for abnormal cells. In fact, most people develop tiny precancerous cells every day. A strong immune system wipes them out before they can form a tumor. But in seniors, this surveillance slows down, giving cancer a chance to slip through. 3. Angiogenesis gone rogue. Angiogenesis is the process of growing blood vessels. Normally, it helps heal wounds or restore tissues. But cancers hijack this process to feed themselves with new blood supply. Older adults often have more irregular angiogenesis, making it easier for tumors to recruit blood vessels. 4. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. Inflammation is your body's defense against injury. But when it becomes chronic, like a fire that never goes out, it damages DNA, fuels cancer, and accelerates aging. Seniors tend to have higher levels of this hidden inflammation. Now, if that sounds alarming, remember, these vulnerabilities point us directly towards solutions. Because science has shown that foods and lifestyle habits can reawaken stem cells. Boost immune surveillance. Normalize angiogenesis. Quench chronic inflammation. And that brings us to the 5 proven ways you can lower your cancer risk after 60. Way 1. Eat more cancer-fighting foods. The most powerful tool you have against cancer is sitting on your dinner plate. Tomatoes and lycopene. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a natural antioxidant that protects DNA, lowers inflammation, and regulates hormones. Harvard's health professionals study, 47,000 men tracked for 6 years, found that those who ate 10 servings of tomato products per week had a 35% lower risk of prostate cancer. Cooking tomatoes, like in tomato sauce, makes lycopene more absorbable. Pro tip: pair tomatoes with olive oil. The healthy fats increase lycopene absorption. Green tea and EGCG. Green tea contains EGCG, a polyphenol that kills cancer stem cells in lab studies. Blocks VEGF, cutting off tumor's blood supply. Enhances immune system activity. A Japanese trial found men with precancerous prostate lesions who took green tea extract had a 62% lower progression rate to cancer. Pro tip, drink 3-4 cups daily. Matcha offers the highest EGCG levels. Skip dairy. It binds to EGCG and reduces absorption. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts are loaded with sulforaphane. Sulforaphane does 4 things. 1. Repairs damaged DNA. 2. Detoxifies carcinogens in the liver. 3. Switches tumor suppressor genes back on. 4. Lowers chronic inflammation. Human study. Smokers given broccoli sprout extract excreted 62% more carcinogens compared to placebo. Pro tip, lightly steam or stir-fry to preserve sulforaphane. Add mustard seed powder for extra boost. Dark chocolate and cacao. Yes, chocolate can help fight cancer if it's dark. High flavanol dark chocolate releases stem cells, repairs blood vessels, and lowers inflammation. A UCSF study found people with heart disease who consumed high flavanol cocoa doubled the number of circulating stem cells in just a month. Pro tip, choose 80% cacao or higher. Avoid milk chocolate. Way 2. Maintain a healthy weight and activate brown fat. Excess body fat, especially visceral belly fat, is one of the strongest drivers of cancer after 60. Why? Because fat isn't just storage, it's an endocrine organ that pumps out hormones and inflammatory chemicals. Visceral fat and cancer. Raises estrogen levels, fueling breast, ovarian, prostate cancers. Produces inflammatory cytokines that damage DNA. Creates a low oxygen environment where tumors thrive. How to burn fat the smart way. 1. Activate brown fat. Unlike white fat, brown fat burns calories and generates heat. You can activate it by drinking coffee or green tea. Chlorogenic acid stimulates brown fat. Eating extra virgin olive oil, hydroxytyrosol boosts brown fat activity. Exposing yourself to cool temperatures, just 15 minutes in cool air can switch brown fat on. 2. Intermittent fasting. Allowing your body 14 to 16 hours between meals gives cells time to repair, improves insulin sensitivity, and lowers cancer risk. 3. Protein balance. Adequate protein preserves muscle mass, which keeps metabolism higher in seniors. Choose lean protein like fish, legumes, and tofu. Human data. The NIH AARP study found obesity after 60 increased risk of 13 different cancers. Losing even 5–10% of body weight significantly reduced risk. Way 3. Protect your gut microbiome. Your gut isn't just for digestion. It's home to trillions of bacteria that communicate with your immune system and influence inflammation. Gut microbiome and cancer. A healthy gut produces short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, that lower inflammation and protect DNA. A damaged gut from processed foods, antibiotics, or low fiber produces toxins that fuel cancer. How to support gut health. 1. Fiber-rich foods. Whole grains, beans, vegetables, and fruits feed good bacteria. 2. Fermented foods. Yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, and miso add beneficial microbes. 3. Polyphenol-rich foods. Green tea, berries, olive oil, and dark chocolate feed gut bacteria that lower inflammation. Human study. A large European study showed people with higher fiber intake had a 20% lower risk of colorectal cancer. Pro tip, aim for 25 to 30 grams of fiber daily. Way 4. Lower chronic inflammation. Inflammation is a double-edged sword. Short bursts heal wounds, but chronic inflammation, common in seniors, creates the perfect soil for cancer. Foods that lower inflammation. Extra virgin olive oil. Contains oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory compound as strong as ibuprofen. Fatty fish. Omega-3s fight inflammation and lower cancer-related mortality. Turmeric, curcumin, suppresses cancer-promoting pathways like NF-κB. Berries, anthocyanins lower oxidative stress. Lifestyle habits, sleep. 7-8 hours restores immune defenses. Exercise. Even walking 30 minutes daily reduces inflammatory markers. Quit smoking and AMP. Limit alcohol, both directly inflame tissues and drive DNA damage. Human study, Mediterranean diet. Participants had a 30% lower incidence of cancer compared to standard diet. Way 5. Strengthen immune defenses. Your immune system is your ultimate cancer defense. After 60, immune function wanes, but science shows you can still retrain and boost it. Nutrients that enhance immunity. Vitamin D. Deficiency is common in seniors and linked to higher cancer risk. Mushrooms. Beta-glucans activate natural killer cells. Garlic and AMP. Onions. Allicin. Supports immune function. Lifestyle boosts. Vaccinations. Keep up to date on flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccines. They reduce chronic immune stress. Stress management. Chronic stress suppresses immunity. Meditation and Tai Chi have been shown to improve immune function in seniors. Social connections. Loneliness weakens immunity. Staying socially engaged keeps immune resilience strong. Human evidence. Women with higher vitamin D levels had a 50% lower risk of breast cancer in one large meta-analysis. Here's how to put all 5 strategies together into a single day. Breakfast. Oatmeal topped with berries and walnuts. Cup of green tea. Mid-morning. A handful of broccoli sprouts with tomato slices. Lunch. Mediterranean salad with olive oil, grilled salmon, and whole grains. Snack. Small square of dark chocolate, 85% cacao. Dinner. Roasted Brussels sprouts, lentils, and turmeric-seasoned vegetables. Evening. Herbal tea or mushroom broth. Add a 30-minute walk, 7-8 hours of sleep, and a few minutes of stress management, and you've just put all 5 cancer-fighting strategies into practice. Let's summarize the 5 proven ways to lower cancer risk after 60.1. Eat cancer-fighting foods: tomatoes, green tea, cruciferous vegetables, dark chocolate, and olive oil. 2. Maintain a healthy weight. Cut visceral fat, activate brown fat, and try intermittent fasting. 3. Protect your gut microbiome. Eat fiber, fermented foods, and polyphenols. 4. Lower chronic inflammation. Use olive oil, fatty fish, turmeric, and berries. Sleep, exercise, avoid smoking and excess alcohol. 5. Strengthen immune defenses. Vitamin D, mushrooms, garlic, vaccines, stress management, and social connection. Each of these strategies addresses a different pillar of cancer defense: stem cells, immune surveillance, angiogenesis, DNA protection, inflammation control, and metabolism. Together, they create a shield of resilience. And here's the most important takeaway: it's never too late. Even if you're already over 60, these strategies can improve your body's defenses starting today. Cancer doesn't have to feel like a roll of the dice. The science is clear. Your choices matter. Every cup of green tea, every serving of broccoli, every night of good sleep, it all adds up. And over time, those small daily choices reshape your biology in powerful ways. So, don't wait for a diagnosis to take action. Start now. Use food as medicine. Move your body. Protect your gut. Calm inflammation. And keep your immune system strong. Because life after 60 is not about decline. It's about resilience. And with these 5 proven strategies, you can lower your cancer risk, strengthen your health, and live the vibrant years ahead with confidence. Stay empowered. Stay resilient. And remember, food is medicine.